Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Dabe, and welcome to the next episode of Winning RuneScape. So, in the end of the last one, we achieved our Diary Cape, and now we are left on a Black Demon's Slayer task. So, I found a friend of mine who wants to tank gorillas for me, so we're going to go do that. Hopefully get some Zenites. I think I want a Darox set, but I'm not really sure. I might just use the Slayer Helm and then, like, my Arclight, since I really don't have a use for the Arclight anymore. I don't know. I'll have to decide. Like 5 kills in, and we already got a Zenite. That's fucking amazing, dude. Hell yes. Hell yes. So I know you guys are all gonna judge me for doing the whole, Guthin's method here, but we actually just picked up a heavy frame. So I know they're not worth much, but it is still kind of cool to see other drops. I decided to solo part of my task, and I couldn't find anyone else to tank for me either. Oh, my phone went off, I'm sorry. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to try out this method again with the Twisted Bow and see if it'd be a bit more relaxing than it was with the blowpipe. It's not even that bad. I actually don't mind it very much. Alright, I finished up the Black Demon's task, skipped a Calphite task because I can't be fucked doing 176 Calphite Queen right now, and got a signed Callisto. So the thing about these tasks is that it actually doesn't matter if you're on task or not, because Varix is always going to be better. Range arguably could be alright if you're on task and using Diamond Bolts, but I'm pretty sure Varix is still going to be more DPS. I could actually check. But I'm going to set this to 35 just to give myself some motivation to actually go and kill Callisto, since that is a pet I still want and is my favorite pet. With the Wilderness tasks being out, though, it might be a little bit difficult. And I'm going to have to try and do it on a weekend, which is just suicide. Oh my god. I got it. I got the cub. I got the Callisto cub. I just got my favorite fucking pet in the game. Holy shit. That is incredible. That is fucking incredible. Holy fuck. I'm gonna go insure this thing right now. Oh, I'm so beyond ecstatic for this one, because this is my favorite pet. And to those of you guys who don't know, like, everyone always asks me, what's your favorite pet? It's the Callisto Cub, and I got it on KC 994, which seems very low and is actually a little bit lucky, because the drop rate on the Wildy boss pets is actually 1 in 2,000. So I got it at about half the drop rate. I expected to fully go the whole 2k with this one, but getting lucky on the Wildy pets is amazing, because, the Wilderness is pretty annoying. So we're going to go ahead and just insure this really quick. 500k is a very, very low cost for the best pet in game, and I'm gonna go put this in my house. I don't honestly know if I'm even gonna finish this task. I think I have like 13 left, so I might as well just finish it off. I set it to 35, and I actually got the pet while on task. That's fucking nuts, man. One thing I forgot that I said I would do is, well, first of all, here are all the pets I own, but once I get a PVM pet, I said that I would always calculate my luck. So I'm gonna go grab my Ring of Wealth and check my kill counts, update them all, and then see where we stand in terms of pet luck. Alright, so right here is the updated pet luck. So we are at negative 650 hours just about, which is not horrible. It's actually 30 hours more unlucky than I was last time I checked, but keep in mind this is solely for boss pets, so this doesn't count the Rift Guardian. Although I don't actually know if that would change this too much, because, none of my skilling stuff is counted into this time. So, boss-wise, we are still as unlucky as we were before. Hopefully that changes. The reason that the time is affected so much, or hasn't been changed so much, is because the Callisto pet's only about a 100-hour pet or so, maybe a little bit more than that. And I've done probably about 100 hours of raiding since the last time I updated the KCs. But hopefully we just get that omelet really early on, and then this could go positive very, very quickly. Well, it's kind of a lame drop, but 1,000 KC at Callisto. I would have felt bad skipping the task and not getting to 1,000 KC. I mean, come on, man, it looks so nice, so clean. Callisto doesn't want to say goodbye to the memes. I understand. I understand, Callisto, it's alright, but the memes have to die. So I sold off my loot tab that just had, honestly, some random junk in it from some Slayer tasks and the Callisto task I just did, and I have a little bit over, it doesn't really matter how much I have. I'm gonna have to buy prims, and that's, I think, what I want to get next. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buy them, because I haven't had prims in quite a while, and I really don't want to look at dragon boots when I'm doing Slayer because I'm going to be doing some tasks in the catacombs that aren't going to be barrage tasks, and I'm not looking at dragon boots anymore, man. It's gross. So some of you guys are going to wonder where all of my recently acquired Slayer points came from, and in case you missed it, I did a loot from 12 hours of Wilderness Slayer, so I have over 1,300 reward points now, and I was originally going to save all of these to go for all of the Slayer helms, but as this is something that I'll be able to do fairly easily, since I'm almost at the 50 mark for Wilderness ones as well, and with all the new Slayer point boosting mechanics, it should be really easy for me to grind points out. But what I'm going to be doing now is trying to actually go for boss tasks in the Wilderness. Like right now I want to get the Scorpia pet, so I'm going to try and get Scorpions from this in order to do that, and that way I can kind of guarantee myself getting kills over the people I'm doing duels with, or at least be more likely to. So I'm going to try and get a Scorpions task now, and I'm willing to blow through some points to do so. Also decided it might be a good time to buy a Tormented Bracelet. I can't afford the Imbued Heart right now, which is something I would like to have, and I feel like is probably better than the Bracelet, but my 4 items are going to be the Helm, the Necklace, the Trident, and the Brace, and it's worth having. It's good for raids as well, and it'll be good for bursting my tasks and everything. And since I decided to buy the Master Wand and all that, it's not really like it's a bad purchase. Bet you've never seen a demeted Scorpia before. Back to back with the Slayer's enchantment, which is unfortunately only worth like 20k, but still kind of cool to get the back to back over 50k drops. The reason my valuable drop thing is set to 50k right now instead of 500, which is what it's normally at, is because I was checking for mysterious emblems and things like that when I was doing my wildy tasks. So finished up that task on 1,920 Scorpia KC. Changed the pet is actually 1 in 2,000. I am going to probably blow more points tomorrow for doing this, but right now I'm just going to try and get a task that I'm comfortable doing. And if I get any other tasks that I want to do, like if I get a fast one like this, for example, I'll just do that. Alright, so I'm doing some raids with Gitson again and a couple other people, kind of rotating in and out. And I got a Twisted Buckler in my name, which is nice, finally breaking the dry streak. I think I was about 50 dries, even seeing a split, which obviously includes it not being in my name as well. I think the last thing that I got was also in my name, so I'm going to go sell this really quick. I think it's about a 10 mil split. Of course, OS Buddy's not going to show it right now, but I think it's around 30 mil, and it's a 3-man, so we'll see. So the split comes out to a little bit over 11 mil. It's not bad. That at least gives me a little bit of wiggle room in terms of supplies now, so, I mean, that's good. Pays for the bracelet, pretty much. Alright, so another one in my name, a couple raids later, 4-man this time, Din's Bulwark. Man, every time I hit this, it's like, I'm a little pissed because it's a shitty drop, but it's fine, at least it's a couple mil. But man, it could have been, alright, this poison's taking me out, take this before I DC. Man, it could have been pet with that. It could have been a pet with that, man. Fuck. I'm not even going to show the selling and splitting of this because it's 12 mil, so I'm going to go do that real quick. Oh, wow, in Gitson's name, that's different. Alright, so we actually did get a back-to-back. This is a 4-man Ancestral Robe bottom, so that's pretty fucking dope. That's going to be a much better split. Oh, I got a relic too, so I can throw that onto mining, get some extra mining XP. I'll be back with you guys when I get split. Alright, so the split of this one is going to be pretty decent. I think like 25 mil or something like that. 28 mil. Awesome. Wow, he goes all the way down to the bottom. Now I feel bad for scamming that 1k earlier. So in case you guys are wondering why you're seeing so much raids content, it is because I wanted to just make a little bit of money. I really felt like doing raids, and I haven't done raids in like a week. And especially after doing all those wieldy tasks, you know, it's nice to take a break every now and then. There's no point trying to do my Scorpio tasks or anything during the day anyway when I'll just constantly get PK'd. So I'm going to keep doing raids when I can do raids, and then intermittently go out, do some wieldy tasks, and try and get some more Scorpio tasks so I can go for the pet. Keeping the tradition alive with another Dragon 2H from Chaos Elemental. Doing some more Duo Scorpia since I did get another Scorpion task with my friend over here, Matthew11, who you might see maxing in this video if I have time to go to his party. And we got a Malediction Shard 3, pretty nice. I think that's actually worth more than the Odium from this boss right now, which is kind of crazy, but still, good split, so we're going to head off to the GE and split it real quick. Alright, so the last one sold for a little bit over 3 mil, and we just got another Malediction Shard 3. It's pretty cool because you can kind of expect, with these tasks being like 80 plus, to get around 1 shard every task or 2 tasks, so this is pretty fucking cool. You know, makes a decent bit of money. I missed this boss. It's been a while since I've been here, so it's really nice to start getting some drops again. And we got the back-to-back on the Scorpions task as well. So that's another 65 Scorpions, which will put me over the drop rate for the pet, which is 1 in 2k. Well, there it is, guys, 2000 KC at Scorpia, which is, if I am correct, and I'm pretty sure I am, the drop rate for the pet. So we are now officially unlucky on the Scorpia pet, which isn't too bad in the grand scheme of things. The only reason that this boss is somewhat annoying is because there's plenty of PKers, and if you try and go at times when there aren't a lot of PKers, there's actually a lot of PVMers doing this now, because a lot of people duo this boss now, realizing how fast it is. Still, it does kind of suck to... Hey, Genie. It does kind of suck to be unlucky at another boss. I think the only other one that I've gone over the drop rate for was Zulrah, which I got like 500 past the drop rate. So hopefully we manage to get this soon and don't go like freakishly dry on it. Well, we may not have gotten a pet, but another Malediction Shard 3. Really weird to get only Malediction Shards from all these tasks, but you know what? I'll take it. Malediction Shard 3 in 2016. So I'm going to sell that real quick and see what we get. So I thought I'd wrap this video up with a skilling achievement. And here it is right here, 95 rune crafting, so only 4 more levels left to go. The real thing, 6 water runes, that's what we're here for. I did about, I think, 400k or 500k rune crafting XP in this video, which is, you know, fun, real fun. So I'm still rune crafting. I got about another 120, 130k XP. But I think this is where I'm going to call the video. It's getting pretty close to the day that I usually like to upload, so I want to get this one out there. And I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I feel like this one was pretty packed with content. I mean, we did get a new pet, plus we got a bunch of drops and a level. I think what I want to start doing is focus a little bit more on skilling, and maybe I'll keep doing some raids in the background. I'm sorry if you guys don't enjoy raids content. I know a lot of people have been posting it and posting it excessively, and that kind of does make it very, very boring, so I try to keep my content varying from that. I do want to start trying to work on my God Wars bosses as well, and I think once I hit 50 Wilderness Slayer tasks, I'll probably take a break from looking after Scorpia and then just go back to the way I was doing things before. But I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless, and if you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you are new, and if you have any feedback, then feel free to leave it in the comments below. Have an awesome day, everybody, and peace out.